So hi everyone. I know it's been a while since we did these videos with everything going on with COVID, but today I'm joined by Paul Ryder, who used to play for Rammy, and about talk about a charity match that's happening this Saturday. So Paul, if you just start by explaining a bit about it and how the idea came about.
Yeah, the idea came about originally was the history of it was 1977. There was somebody actually died on the pitch and he had an heart attack, and he was a 23-year-old guy. That was 1977. And my dad set the game up to raise money for his family. He was only 23. He had two young children, and that was obviously against Haslingden St Mary's. And basically, the game was meant as a one-off. And the following year, something similar happened up at Haslingden. It's something to do with a car crash. There was a fatality with one of their guys. So they asked if they could replay the game. And then for about 20, 25 years after that, basically, we played every Boxing Day. Raised money for different charities and different things. Predominantly, it was all Ramsbottom United players or some connection to Ramsbottom. And then when my dad passed away in 2002, we sort of set the game up again. It went for about 4 or 5 years, sort of fizzled out. But this time while we're playing this time, one of the guys that played for Rammy United when I did, one of his son suffering with leukemia, and with the COVID thing and everybody a bit fed up and whatnot, I just bumped into one of their guys from Haslingden, and we agreed to play the game again on the 29th. There's a fundraiser for Zach McNally, who's currently in hospital with leukemia. So basically, the game's up and running again. It's on the 29th of May, 2 o'clock kickoff at Haslingden.
Yeah, nice. Sorry.
Yeah, and that's basically like the history of the game, and it's always been played. It's always been a competitive game. We play for a shield with the winners' names gets inscribed on every year, a bit like the Charity Shield, really, in the football league.
Yeah.
It's always a competitive game, and it was always played on Boxing Day traditionally. Everybody used to go to the pub after and carry on, have a great time, and hopefully, we can carry on that atmosphere on Saturday.
Yeah, fingers crossed. It should be a good game, and like you say, as well as raising money for Zach too. As you said, he's sort of a former player.
His dad's a former player, Ian McNally. He used to play when I did, and they'd done a few fundraisers like walks and stuff, and I just thought it'd be a good idea to raise money for him and have a good day out. Everybody's a bit bored, and it's got an outside beer garden. It's a 3 or 4 acre site. Everybody can stand outside. It's going to be a good day. Do the social distancing thing. It shouldn't be a problem. So sort of more the merrier, really.
Yeah, fingers crossed the weather will be good as well.
Yeah. I think we've got 20 degrees and sunny, haven't we? Which is even better. I think we're all sort of ready for it, aren't we? It's been a good year in more ways than one.
Yeah, we haven't had the best summer, have we, so far? So is it free as well for people to come along? Anyone can come and watch?
Yeah, anyone can come in. Yeah, it's not tickets or anything. Anybody can walk in. There'll be a few buckets going around, a few football cards, maybe a raffle. Pine peas. They can put money in the bucket. Whatever they want. Just that kind of thing, really. It should be that kind of thing, and just carry on after and raise as much money as we can.
Yeah, I believe there's in the Rammy team as well. There's some dad and sons are getting involved too, so it's going to be a bit of family competition in there as well.
Yeah, well, that's what I did really when they're putting the team together. I wanted to put the sort of the sons in of the dads that played back in the day, rather than just get anybody in. And we've got sort of Tommy Hume, his son's playing Jordan, who's he plays for Fylde AFC. We've got Steve Howson, his dad might have played in the day. John Blackley, you know, his dad Alan played. Who else have we got? Chris Stansrin, he played in the day, you know, and he's got 2 sons playing. There's my son who's playing, Sam Ryder, and William Preston, who's got connections to the game. And like I said, the rest, it's just made up of like young lads and vets. It's even though it's competitive, there's like a fun element to it as well. So, you know, it won't be taken too seriously, even though, you know, there's no such thing as a friendly, as they say, but, you know, it's as friendly as it'll come, I think. Friendly as it should be.
Yeah, there might be a few arguments on the same team if you've got the family
together.
together.
Yeah. I think with the older guys, you know, it's like, you know, they sort of turn like the buzz now, don't they? You know, they think they can do it, but they can't always do, you know.
yeah, dads will be showing them up.
Carrying 1 or 2 beer bellies and different things, you know, pretty much way.
And it's Haslingden, isn't you playing? Haslingden St Mary's.
Haslingden St Mary's are in the West Lancs League. Play at South Shore Street in Haslingden. Not quite sure of the postcode, but it's a good setup there. You know, it's a brilliant field. You know, and like I say, it's a big area. You know, there's like you can do the social distancing thing. Nobody's going to be crammed in or anything. You know, so you know it's got all the designs for a good day, basically. You know. And raise as much money as we can, and you know that's the gist of it, basically. So,
it'll be a nice little pre-match for the Champions League final as well, won't it?
Yeah. I think the 1 or 2 will hopefully make a day and night of it, you know.
Yeah.
Especially the City fans, and you know, hopefully you can do that. You can just go to the pub and carry on. I'm not sure if you got a bucket table now, but I'm sure they'll be doing that, staying out. You know, there might be 1 or 2 rough heads in the morning.
Might be, yeah. So it sounds like it's going to be a really good day all round then. As you say, they have that competitive element, but its main thing's about raising as much money for Zach as we can. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. You know, it's something that's close to my heart as well. You know, I had cancer 3 years ago and sort of been all clear for like 2.5 years now. You know, I had a sort of throat cancer, and you know, so I know what he's going through and the family, you know, so it's just get everybody together, you know, because nobody's basically seen anyone for 1.5 years, have they, you know? No. So, you know, so obviously that element to it as well, you know, and so can't go wrong, really.
Yeah, it should be a really good day. And what time's kick off?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Yeah. So, you know, get there as early as you can. You know, we've got one or two cry-offs at the moment, you know. I think when it's coming nearer the kick-off, people haven't played. They said they could play. Now they're getting a bit worried as the kick-off approaches, you know.
Right.
So
You're getting cold feet.
I don't know if Gary Neville's listening, you know. If Gary Neville's listening, you know, they're all a lot of United fans in this team. Right. So Gary Neville or any of the what they call the famous 5, the class of '92, if somebody one of them wants to come along, we can fit him in, you know, preferably Gary Neville at right back. So he's listening to this, you know, telling there's a place ready for him. You know,
yeah, we'll do. Sure he'll nip down.
Yeah, if he turns up, I'll even make him captain. So you know.
Yeah, that should swing it.
Yeah, you know, if he can't play, we'll take Nicky Butt or, you know, Giggs, you know, Scholes. But
Beckham,
you know,
might fly.
We'd like Gary Neville there, to be honest, you know. Especially if my right back's just let me down, so.
Right, oh dear. Yeah, so Gary Neville's the one we want then.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
well, cheers, Paul,
like I said, there's a lot of United fans in that team, and, you know.
There's a few starting to have second thoughts about playing.
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 getting a bit nervous, I think, now.
Yeah, pretty much nervous.
Yeah, they're coming up with all kinds of excuses, you know. The groin's a bit dodgy and hamstring's a bit dodgy and
yeah.
Like that. They're all for it 3 weeks ago, and I think reality's hitting home.
Yeah, reality's kicked in. Well, cheers, Paul, for letting us all know about it, and hopefully, like I say, a lot of people get down and donate, and hope, like you, that Zach pulls through as well, which I'm sure he will. We're all
sure he will,
and we're all supporting him through it from Rammy's bottom. I think I speak on behalf of everyone with that.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, thanks, Paul, and hope it's a good day. And hope you better your son's performance.
Yeah. I might do 10 minutes. Yeah.
Cheers, Paul.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot.